שליטה, בשביל הרב נiyazov שליטה, בשביל הרב דודו, קהל קדוש ותורה, בשביל המשפחה. We gathered tonight for the Askara of the special lady, Chana but Miriam alea shalom. I had the privilege to know and to meet the lady, the special lady, a few times in our community. She used to come and attend at the tefillot and in different occasions. Special midot, special derech eretz. Quiet lady. At least I did not hear her. Beside hello, goodbye, a lady of look like a lady of a peace, quietly, not making a balagan. A very special lady. Baruch Hashem, she was zocha to raise, together with her husband, a beautiful family, going in the path of the tradition of the Jewish nation. That's the biggest investment that the person can do, especially when a person is outside of Eretz Israel. When people make different kind of investment, and sometimes they forget the real investment, which is the future, the next generation. And Baruch Hashem, they were zocheh to raise such a beautiful family. Easy Baruch. However, we came tonight not only to speak about her, rather to speak about us. As the pasuk says, "Ve'achai iten el libo," especially her date of the Yortzeit is now, because of the year, 12 months, because of the leap year. But happened to be that Hashem scheduled that for now, before Rosh Hashanah, which is a time of Yom Adin. So what is the message for us? It's very interesting. The Parashat Shavua says, "Uvacharta b'chaim." A person should choose life. But I don't know who choose life. The Mishnah in Pirkei Avot says, "Al korchacha ata nolad, v'al korchacha ata chai, v'al korchacha ata met, v'ata atik titadin v'cheshbon." No one asks anyone, you want to come, you don't want to come. You come into this world, and no one asks a person, you want to leave this world or not. Many people, if you ask them if they want to leave this world, the answer will be, no. They want to stay. But without asking them, or even if they disagree, Hashem decided. So what does that mean? Uvacharta b'chaim, choose life. Can we choose life? And what is the answer? We are not talking about choosing life over here in this world. Over here in this world, al korchacha ata chai, al korchacha ata nolad. Hashem brought you over here. You like it, you don't like it, you're here. And it's Hashem, obviously with the help of the parents, but it's Hashem. Some people, heaven forbid, don't have. Some people do have, whatever it is. Al korchacha ata chai, al korchacha ata nolad. So what is choose life? When we're here in this world, what we're doing over here in this world? How we're using our time? Because that's going to reflect the next life that we're going to have. That's going to reflect the life after 120 years. Really believe in eternity, that yes, the body is not here. The body was buried. But the neshama is staying forever. As the pasuk says, Vayechi Yaakov. Chazal say, Vayechi Yaakov. V'chi lechinam chatu chatanaya v'saduf savdanaya. We know that Yaakov even passed away. So how come the pasuk says, Vayechi Yaakov? And what is the answer? Mazaro b'chaim, afu b'chaim. Baruch Hashem, there is a descendants that continue and the path of the tradition of the Jewish nation, kids, grandchildren, Baruch Hashem. So then, as if a person is alive, because the difference between a person that is alive to a person that is dead, person that is dead, he cannot continue growing. Whatever level he reached, that's it. The person that is alive, every day he can change his level. Every day he can go higher. But if a person live over here in this world, kids and grandchildren, a husband that going Baruch Hashem and path of the tradition of the Jewish nation, doing mitzvot for Ilu Nishmat, we're sitting over here, we're doing different brachot for Ilu Nishmat, we're saying Divrei Torah for Ilu Nishmat, then the neshama is if she is alive. Why? Because the neshama, as the Ashkenazim says, the neshama should have an aliyah. What is aliyah? She's going to a higher level. Only someone that is alive can move from one place to another. But someone that passed away and is the neshama can go higher from what? From the mitzvot and the masim tovim that the family continue doing. So that's the idea of uvacharta b'chaim. But Chazal say about uvacharta b'chaim something very interesting. Chazal says this world kebe hilula damya. How are we going to act in our life? What should we do? It seems like very interesting, strange that the rabbi will say such a thing. I would expect that the rabbi will say that when you come into a place of food and you see food on the table, don't jump on the food. Let other people to have first, and then you should take your own food. That's the polite way. But the Gemara says this world is like a smorgasbord, if you wish to say. And therefore, what you need to do? Chatof ve'echol. Grab and take. Well, we're not talking about regular food. Obviously, the rabbis will not say that you need to grab and forget about others. Definitely, always think about somebody else, especially over here in the house of Torah, but the majority of the people are from Edot HaMizrach, many of the Edot, and also the Sfaradim. Many of the Edot HaMizrach usually serving others before they take themselves. Also the Ashkenazim, everyone. So that's the idea of what? Thinking about the other person. Thinking about the other person. So what the rabbi says, Chatof ve'echol. The rabbi says Chatof ve'echol, referring for the mitzvot and the maasim tovim. The day that we have today will never come again. That's it, it's gone. The day that we had yesterday will never come again. Opportunities for business, people will have all the time. If you miss one opportunity, it will come again. Not today, tomorrow, not tomorrow, next month. But the day that you have today will not come again. You will get another day, Bezrat Hashem. Another many days, Bezrat Hashem. Many years, Bezrat Hashem. But those hours, those minutes, every minute that passes, will never come again. And therefore, what we need to do? We need to take advantage of the time in the proper way. Do mitzvot, maasim tovim, honoring other people, be polite to other people. Many people thinking there is two types of Jews. One type of Jews that they thinking about only keeping the Torah of Shabbat, kosher, and tefillin, and etc., which is very important. Well, we have other type of Jews. When you speak to him, he says, I am religious. Well, I didn't see you in shul. I didn't see you put tefillin. He says, no, Rabbi, I'm religious in my heart. As long I'm nice to other people, that's enough for me. Well, our Torah teaching us you need both. You need also to be nice and polite to other people. You need to be a person or a mensch, if you wish to call it that way. But besides of that, you have to keep the Torah and the mitzvot. You have to keep Shabbat. You have to keep kosher. You have to keep family purity and etc. And that's the idea of chatof ve'echol. Grab, because the minute that you have today will not come tomorrow. The minute that you have today is gone. Be'ezrat Hashem, you're going to get more minutes later on, but you will not be able to bring those minutes back. And therefore use them properly. With that in mind, I will show you a few stories, and by this I'm going to conclude. They said one time in Eretz Israel, it was a person that went out from a hall, and when he went out of the hall, he started driving. Someone was putting his hand, asking if we can give him a ride. Baruch Hashem, he was a Jew. He checked before. So he said, yeah, I can give you a ride, come in. He came in, he's sitting there, they both obviously talking Divrei Torah, Velech Techa Baderech. But then, the guy that got the ride, asking the host, the owner of the car, the one that's driving, he says, I need to go to Beit Vagan. Where are you going to? So he said, those that know Yerushalayim, he says, I'm going to Ramot. Ramot and Beit Vagan are totally in different ways. One of them is in the north, the other one is in the other side. So the guy felt uncomfortable. He says, listen, you know, thank you very much for giving me a ride, but drop me off on the way. Because you need to go to Beit Vagan, I need to go to Ramot. It's enough you taking me a little bit out of this place, drop me off on the way, that's enough for me. He says, no, don't worry, I'm taking you. I'm going to take you to Ramot. He says, listen, I want you not to go out of your way. He says, I'm not going out of my way. That's my way. He says, listen, do you know the way? He says, I know the way. It's not out of my way. This is my way. Ramot is on my way. And what happened? He took him all the way to Ramot. When he dropped him off, the guy says, listen, 1 second. If you would put GPS or ask people, Ramot and Beit Vagan are totally, Ramot is out of the way. Why you said, it's on your way? He says, listen, maybe it's away from Beit Vagan, but it's on my way of my main journey. What is my main journey? The main journey of this life is the Olam Haba. Over here I need to collect chesed, ma'asim tovim, good deeds. This is on my way. It's not out of my way. My way is what? My way is to collect good deeds, to collect good things. And therefore, even though geographically I had to drive a few miles away, it's still part of my way. And therefore it was not really a bother, it was my pleasure to do such a mitzvah. And that's what we're learning, that today, when we come into an askara, how important is it that every minute, no one knows when, and Be'ezrat Hashem should give all of us long life. And Be'ezrat Hashem, we all should be written inside for the book of life. Shana Tova, Chaim Tovim V'Arukim. Hashem should fulfill all our wishes to the best, Be'ezrat Hashem. But let's take more advantage. I know all of you do. But a bit more advantage of the time to be more polite to other people, to be more kind to other people, to keep more mitzvot, more ma'asim tovim. And Be'ezrat Hashem, not only we're going to have good years, Be'ezrat Hashem, we should hear besorot tovot from Eretz Israel, from the Chayalim, from the hostage, from כוחות הביטחון, should be only besorot tovot לעם ישראל, וכן יהי רצון ונאמר.